Okay. So the first question, as we can see, bete, what are the different ways in which water get contaminated? Hanji. Okay. So two hands are raised. 1 point will be given by Khyati and other point will be given by Pragati.
Contamination of water with unwanted substances or harmful substances is known as water pollution. Water may be affected due to the domestic waste and industrial waste that is directly released into the water and due to the excessive release of fertilizers.
Okay. So Pragati, do you want to add some points?
No, ma'am.
Enough. So I must add point then, Betty. You have given very good point, industrial waste and your agriculture waste and your sewage waste from the kitchens and all. So आपने ये सब points you will explain it. So from the industrial waste, there are the chemicals released by the factories. They cause pollution. There is lead poisoning. All the factors you will be mentioning as we have done in the class. Okay. For the agriculture waste, you will write all the factors like pesticides and fertilizers, thus pollute the water, and the water get contaminated with that fertilizers and the pesticides. Same with the domestic waste, you will explain what kind of domestic waste like detergents and all, or oil from the kitchen, and all these waste definitely pollute water. You can add on the laundry waste and toilet. These are all the waste which is caused by the domestic only. Okay? So you will add some lines to it and make a good answer out of it. So next question we can see, bete, at an individual level, how can you help to reduce air pollution? Yes, Kritika. Okay, Jant also, one by one you will give the answer.
Then we can use public.
One by one. At individual level, how can you
cycle or walk to short distances? Use public transport. Don't use a car if you are going single. And use मैम वो cabs मैम हम use कर सकते हैं कि हम 4 जाने हैं तो हम एक ही हम कार में चले जाएं एक ही रूट में.
Carpool कर ले. Yes. Or points. Kritika, you can add.
And create awareness among people to reduce air pollution, plant more and more trees to make the environment clean.
Okay, so I'll just add the more points to complete your answer. You can say that we can use cleaner fuel like CNG for the vehicles rather than the fuel like petrol and diesel. Same in the domestic purposes, we can use LPGs rather than using wood and other type of the fuels which cause pollution. Okay? And then you can plant more trees that you suggest. We can go for the carpooling. We can use the public transport. You also suggested that. And we can use chimneys at home. Okay? Or which have filters and all to reduce the air pollution. And we should not burn the garbage always. We can deposit also. So it can form decompose and all the things. So we can also dump somewhere rather than burning and causing the emission. And for the short distance, we should not use the vehicles. Either we should walk. Okay, bete, or we can use the cycle rather than scooters and all. So you can write so many points yourself. Clear, transparent water is always fit for drinking. Comment. Next question. Is clear, transparent water is always fit? Again, the same hands are raising. Where are the rest? Again the same one.
Can I answer?
Yes, bete. Kritika, answer it.
No, clear transparent water is not always fit for drinking. It is possible that it can also carry disease-causing organisms,
Yes.
and sometimes clear transparent water can also lack in nutritional values and vitamins and minerals.
कि वो तो सर्टेनली हो जाता है बेटे. वेरी नाइस. बिल्कुल सही बेटे. नो क्लियर एंड ट्रांसपेरेंट वाटर इज नॉट ऑलवेज फिट फॉर द ड्रिंकिंग. As we all know that this water can consist of the microorganism rather than writing organism. You can add micro that is not visible to our eyes, that can cause various diseases like typhoid, cholera and all, diarrhea. ठीक? So we should purify the water before drinking it. Very nice. So next question, you are the member of the municipal body of your town. Make a list of measures that would help your town to ensure the supply of clean water to all its residents. Yes, bete. No, now Kritika will not give the answer. I want other student to raise the hand. Again, Jant. Where are the rest? Yes, Jant.
Ma'am, we
Hariom,
can,
Viran. Anji bolo.
ma'am, we can chlorine the water. We can aware people to
Bete, see, you
use
are the
the
member of the municipal body of your. एक member municipal body corporation है उसके आप member हो.
I will ensure
तो
that
आप
the
क्या
water
करेंगे?
has the water is chlorinated. I will aware people to use ROs in their homes. I will aware people not to waste water, and if they are using tap water, then use it after boiling.
Very nice. So as a member, Jant would aware the people to use the clean water. The clean water can be made by boiling and or by RO system, or on the personal level, what we can do, what Jant can do, or as a member, the building where the water is stored, है ना, वहां से सप्लाई होनी है वाटर की, should be clean. बिल्डिंग पहले जिसमें एज अ म्युनिसिपल कॉरपोरेशन का एजेंट समझ लो और द बॉडी समझ लो, तो जो आपकी बिल्डिंग है जिसमें वाटर स्टोर होना है, दैट शुड बी प्रॉपरली मेंटेन्ड. एंड यस, कृतिका इज राइटिंग द केमिकल मेथड सच एज chlorination should be used to kill the microorganisms and to make the water clean. And the pipeline which are supplying the water to different houses must be clean. The area around the pipe should be clean. And yes, the proper awareness. Yes, bete, you have to write the answers. Okay. Yes, bete, you can proper aware the people to use clean. अपनी तरफ से तो पहले clean करके भेजेंगे क्योंकि हम म्युनिसिपल बॉडी के मेंबर हैं, तो हमारे तरफ से हम जो लोगों को पानी पहुंचा रहे हैं और जहां से पानी जा रहा है वो क्लीन होना चाहिए. जिस पाइपलाइन से पानी जा रहा है वो क्लीन होनी चाहिए. और आपका जो पानी है प्रॉपर डिसइंफेक्टेंट, जैसे क्लोरीन की टैबलेट्स ऐड करी जानी चाहिए कि दे शुड किल द माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म प्रेजेंट इन द वाटर. सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन यू कैन रीड बेटे. Explain the difference between pure and polluted water. So 2 hands are raised, I can see here. Again the same hands. Where are the rest one? Viran, Avdi, Amarjot, Chahat, Nisha, Pragati, Parth. Rhythm, where you are sleeping today? Arman, Saksham, Prabjot. Only 2 hands are raised. Yes, Hariom, you are there? जब you can raise your hand, bete, and answer it. Raise the hand. So Rhythm is raising the hand now. Yes, Rhythm.
Yes, ma'am. Pure air. Can I tell?
Yes.
Pure air is free from various harmful materials like smoke, carbon
You are
monoxide,
asked
etc.
with bete, Rhythm, you are asked with the difference. First, tell me what is a pure air? What do you understand by pure air? Pure air में होता क्या है?
Which is free from various harmful
First, you will tell
materials.
us बेटे pure air में कौन सी gases हैं? तभी तो आप difference की form में लिख पाओगे.
Oxygen and carbon dioxide.
बस only oxygen and carbon dioxide.
Oxygen, carbon dioxide, nitrogen, etc.
What is the percentage? See बेटे oxygen तो वैसे भी है, carbon dioxide.
22% of oxygen.
Like if I have carbon dioxide, how can I say that my air is polluted? The air of the city is polluted when the carbon dioxide get above the permissible limit. So what is the difference between
Yes, ma'am.
pure air and a polluted air? So you must tell me the pure air has this much of carbon dioxide, this much of nitrogen, oxygen, and then you can differentiate.
Which is required for plants and all the living organisms.
Okay.
Whereas polluted air has crossed all the limits and it doesn't benefit the living organisms.
Okay, one answer I am getting in the chat box. It is very good answer. It is given by Kritika. Let me give a try to Javji and then I will read the Kritika answer. Yes.
We can breathe easily in clean air, but in polluted air, we can't breathe easily.
Okay, more points. So whenever you have to write the difference, bete, first write the difference.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, there is one point that pure air doesn't affect both living and non-living organisms, whereas polluted air affect the living and non-living organisms.
Very good. So starting from the composition, you can write down as Kritika is mentioning here that pure air contains 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen, and 0.03% of carbon dioxide. Other gases such as argon, methane, neon, water vapor, etc. are also found in small quantity. So these gases are in this much percentage. But when what is the difference? Now we come to polluted air. In the polluted air, there are unwanted substance beside this composition, which is harmful to both living and non-living. The components are like nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide, oxygen monoxide, oxygen dioxide in the non-permissible limit. So you can say that in pure air, there is a fixed composition of different gases like 78% of nitrogen, 21% of oxygen, 0.03% of carbon dioxide. And the gases like argon, methane, neon, and water vapors are present. But talking about the polluted air, it is contaminated with other gases too, like nitrogen oxide, sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide. And now the second point, we can say that pure air doesn't affect our health. And polluted air will definitely affect our health. Pure air also doesn't affect the non-living things, but impure air definitely affect the non-living things. So you can write more of the points. How can in effect, you can give the examples like of acid rain, and pure air is pure water. If there is pure air, then we can get pure water out of it. Hai na? If there is impure air, then we will get acid rain. Yes, Navkaran, what do you want to add, bete? Yes, Navkaran, you are unmuted. So let us move to the next question. Explain circumstances leading to acid rain. How does the acid rain affect us? So, yes, Kritika. No, Pragati.
Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes, bete, carry on.
Nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide are the pollutants which react with the water vapor present in the atmosphere to form sulfuric acid and nitric acid. These acids come down with the rain and make the rain acidic. This is called
How
acid.
these gases come, bete? They are asking us explain the circumstances leading to acid rain. You must tell from where these gases come.
Ma'am, from the industrialization, the smoke, the dust.
Yes, you can write the burning of the fossil fuel from the industries,
Automobile exhaust.
automobiles, you can add on. These gases come on. Yes, now read your answer.
And the effects of acid rain are it causes skin infections to human beings. It causes damage to the agricultural fields. It also damages the historical buildings like Taj Mahal, and
Yes.
it increases the corrosion of metals.
Okay, very nice answer given by Pragati. So now I will compile the answer as the answer seems to be complete. So we know that with a burning of the fossil fuels or the gases from the industrial chimneys and vehicles coming out, there are sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide. This kind of gases when react with the water form sulfuric acid and nitric acid. And this acid come down with the rain. As that there is acid rain, ठीक? And what are the causes? What are the effect of this acid rain? Certainly, this acid rain will affect our crops. ठीक? The crops we are having, and it will come in the food chain also, and it will affect our health also. It will corrode the buildings and monuments. Like we know that there is the corrosion of the Taj Mahal. Because of the acid rain, the marble get yellowing, and in the same way, there is more rusting of the iron. If there is always the acid rain is there. ठीक बेटे? So next is which of the following?
Ma'am, I have doubt in fourth question.
Yes, bete.
Ma'am, I have doubt in third question.
Yes, bete, bolo. What's
Ma'am, third question, clear, transparent water is always fit for drinking, comment.
You are having a water from the hand pump. It is clear and transparent. You can't have that. You need an RO to purify it. You want to boil it, because we can't say always clean and transparent water is fit for drinking. It can consist of harmful substances and various microorganisms also. We should boil the water. तभी मम्मा कहते हैं डायरेक्टली टैप से टैप वाटर देखो और आरओ का पानी देखो, सेम ही नजर आ रहा होता है आपको. ठीक है, बोथ आर द क्लियर, बोथ आर द ट्रांसपेरेंट. फिर हम आरओ का पानी क्यों पीते हैं? There are certain harmful substances in the clear and clear water coming out from the tap. So we are using RO water instead. Okay. So we
Okay,
can
ma'am.
say that clear and transparent water is always not fit for drinking. So you can explain it. So the next question we are moving ahead. Which of the following is not a greenhouse gas? Your option with carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, methane, and nitrogen. Yes, Kritika. Yes, Kritika, carry on.
Then nitrogen is not a greenhouse gas.
Is sulfur dioxide is greenhouse gas?
Ma'am, sulfur dioxide is not a greenhouse gas. Methane, carbon dioxide, and nitrogen is a greenhouse gas.
You're sure?
Sulfur dioxide is an air pollutant.
One is saying sulfur dioxide, other is saying nitrogen. Let me ask Amarjot. Yes, Amarjot.
Ma'am, nitrogen.
You are very much right, you think? Yes, but a sulfur dioxide or nitrogen, which is a greenhouse gas.
Then nitrogen is not.
मैम सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड नहीं है क्योंकि वो एक एयर पोल्यूटेंट है.
नाइट्रोजन एयर पोल्यूटेंट नहीं है.
मैम बट अगर नाइट्रोजन अपनी परमिसिबल लिमिट से बाहर निकल जाए तो वो हमारे के लिए हार्मफुल है. बट सल्फर डाइऑक्साइड तो पहले से ही हार्मफुल होती है हमारे के लिए.
So two answers I am getting nitrogen. Two answers, 2 or 3 answers are I am getting sulfur dioxide. And this thing you are doing from the junior classes. Amarjot is also saying nitrogen is not a greenhouse gas. Or Jant is saying methane is not greenhouse effect. Jant. Mansi is also saying nitrogen is not a greenhouse gas. So this is now question for all of you and I'll ask you tomorrow. This is MCQ. So I got methane also the answer. Manasvi is saying that because it is essential to get water. So methane is also very essential to us. Likewise, carbon dioxide is also very essential to us. This question you will definitely be searching and we will be discussing tomorrow. So many answers I am getting extra. So this is I am leaving for tomorrow. This is MCQ. And you know in the paper you will be getting MCQs too. So next question we'll do. And I want a proper answer and reason why that gas is not a greenhouse gas. The next question is describe the greenhouse effect in your own words. Yes, Navkaran, what is greenhouse effect? Yes, Navkaran, you can say whether you are unmuted. Navkaran. Yes, John.
When the amount of harmful gases like carbon dioxide increase in the air, then greenhouse effect occurs. It leads to the increase of temperature on the Earth's surface because the carbon dioxide traps the sunlight rays, thus leads to global warming.
Was this much answer you will write? Any more points? Okay, Kritika, what do you want to say? Kritika, you are asked to unmute. Yes, Namkaran bete. You can add more points. Navkaran, you are unmuted or you are not able to speak. So I will conclude it with a greenhouse. We know that affect leads to the global warming. See, what is global warming? That is increase in temperature. And because of this increase in temperature, we know that so much there is a melting of glaciers and effect on the weather patterns are there. And how this all occurs, we know that greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide trap the solar energy which is coming from the sun. ठीक? And don't let them to release back to the atmosphere. So when this solar energy get trapped, our planet, that is Earth, get warmed up, and because of this warming up, we are suffering from the change in climatic conditions, and we are suffering from the there is a effect on the agriculture practices too. So you can write more the points bete. The greenhouse effect may lead to global warming. Okay, this is because of the greenhouse gases. These gases trap the solar radiations coming from the sun and don't let them to release back to the atmosphere. Okay, so all the planet is getting heated up or it is getting warmed up and the human survival is very difficult, and this leads to the global warming. Next day, you can see you have to prepare a speech and you have to deliver in the class. So tomorrow be ready for the speech of global warming and you have to deliver in the class, and I will listen the speech from every student and you will be given the marks in the internal session. This is your homework to everyone. Next is describe the threat to the beauty of Taj Mahal. And this question we have discussed so many times in the class. What is the threat to the beauty of the Taj Mahal? Hurry up, who will be answering it? Hurry up, Ridham, Amar, Jant, Navkaran, Hariom, Viran, Janvi, Khyati, Tushar, Chahat, Tanisha. All are sleeping somewhere. Jabji, yes, acid rain is writing. Jabji is writing acid rain. Jabji, explain it. Saksham, Midda, Raghav, Soni, Somil, yes. Pragati is writing Taj Mahal has become a matter of concern due to the pollutant in air that are discoloring its white marble. Acid rain due to increasing air population has started corroding the metal. Suspended particulate metals such as soot particles emitted by Mathura oil refinery has contributed toward the yellowing marble and thus making the Taj Mahal losing its beauty. Yes, the answer is very much correct. Yes. Yes, Betty, raise the hand if anyone wants to give the answer. Yes, Rhythm, you are not knowing the answer. Rhythm. What is the answer behind this? I have given already the answer. Pragati have explained very nice. बेटे मार्बल एसिड रेन के साथ रिएक्ट करके मार्बल इज कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट और वो जब रेन गिरती है वो एक सब्सटेंस बन जाता है. यस ख्याति वांट्स टू गिव द आंसर. यस ख्याति.
Due to the acid rain, the marble of Taj Mahal is becoming yellowish. When the acid rain affects with the marble of calcium carbonate, it makes the marble look yellowish.
Why?
Ma'am, due to the air pollution.
Because the new substance is formed. ठीक? And which are the pollutant present in the air? You can write the name of the pollutant, the particles, the soot from the Mathura oil refinery located near Agra is a leading cause of the yellowing of the marble. Because we have done the case study on the marble, Taj Mahal, that the yellowing of the Taj Mahal is basically due to the factories nearby. So you can add that point also. So one more question is left, and ninth and the 7th question is the homework to you, all of you. Okay, you have to prepare a speech and I will definitely hear that. So we will be meeting tomorrow.